Have you been searching for that next level upgrade? Ready to invest into something that is in it for the long haul? Well, look no further than the composited innovations provided by Prime. These customly crafted pieces are handmade by former Jason Johnson Racing car chief and Prime owner-operator Clyde Knipp. Prime Composite Innovations is located centrally in Missouri and is looking to provide that big-time performance at a fraction of that big-time price. For additional information, visit prime-composites.com today to see what they have to offer, as well as their stable of current full-time drivers that trust Prime with their ride. For the future of innovations, with the properly composited type, you can depend, move forward, and rely on Prime. We got a situation where a driver has some damn problems going on, okay? Now, we talked about this Carson Macedo situation of taking out a lap car at Tulare, and we tried to, add some devil's advocate perspective on how it was the lap car's fault for not lifting for the leader, and the contact of Macedo's side, if you want to blame him, it was imminent. Just throw it in there, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And we didn't necessarily take Macedo's side in that. And at the end of the video, we said it was 50-50. But I think what happened, and we saw comments in that video that, Macedo did this to somebody at the ditch earlier in the year, that he's done this multiple times. And I think that's where, the excuse of, oh, well, the lap car should have moved, or, oh, well, this happened, or we're going to get into the excuse train on this one, that happened. I think the excuses for these situations with Macedo are running thin, and the blame is being placed on Macedo in these situations simply because of the repeat offending style of situation. It's always involving him. It's always the similar situation, too. And I'll have to say, even though, I've said on the side of he could have been nicer at Tulare, and these other situations, he's obviously having a contact issue with cars on the racetrack. And this midget situation that happened at Tulare last night, there's not much of an excuse. And let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the midget A main, the first A main of the night of the doubleheader that they had at Merced. Once again, thanks to everybody at Merced for making sure this show went through. I saw a crazy video of the battle they faced to even get this show in. But Macedo was leading. You see two cars in front of him battling for position. I believe the orange NOS car is Tyler Courtney. And you see this poor old lap car go to race Courtney back. Now, Macedo, if we was to play this video, he engages right here and shoots it in there. And some people are saying he hit a rut up into the track, up into the driver, shot him off to the track, into the wall, destroyed race car, based on the reports. Unlike Tulare, apparently Macedo did not mention this incident in the victory lane celebration. I do believe he won this race. Or no, in the post-race interview, because Corey Day actually ended up winning this race. But for those who are saying wheel hop in this situation, I ask you to tell, or I challenge you to tell me how Macedo goes from a few car lengths back, similar to Tulare, and ends up into the side of this driver. Because to me, it looked like he's sending the amount of speed to just go in there and honestly, maybe not bump him wheel to wheel, but he was going in there to bump him. In my opinion, he sent the momentum with this vehicle into the corner to hit this car. Maybe not as aggressively, maybe not send him off the speedway, maybe just to bump him up the track a little bit to go by. But the way he angled this race car, and this is Carson Macedo, this ain't some local area racer. This is somebody who knows how to control race cars, even midgets. Enough to win at Tulare. Enough to be leading this race. He sent this car in here with the momentum and the angle with the intent to make contact on this race car. Now, the bump made it a lot worse. The bump definitely pushed the car up in there a little too hard, but he was definitely going in there to at least show the guy his right rear and make that guy back off. Unfortunately for everything that happened, he went off the track. Now, Macedo's doing this way too often, guys, and I said it in a post last night, this is a safety concern for the sport. Sprint cars, at least you have some room, and they're dangerous. And so both situations, whether it's sprint car or midgets, is a safety concern. But when you got a guy doing it over and over in similar fashions, and cars are getting sent into walls and destroyed, somebody has to come in here with an authoritarian role and say or do something about this. And the comments are full. I'm surprised nobody, has gave it or dotted his I. It shouldn't be up to these drivers to go and knock Macedo in the face after he pulls something like this off. It's like the regular world. We got laws and rules in the regular society outside. And when somebody breaks them or violates your rights or breaks the law or rules, there's an authoritarian system out there called the justice system with the people who are supposed to go out there and tell this person, no, you can't do this. It's not up to the person who gets their car stolen, for instance, to go track the guy down and beat him up. It's up to the authoritarian system, the governmenting body, to go and get that guy who stole the guy's car and punish him for stealing the car. And something has to be done here. I'm not sure what exactly has to be done here. Maybe somebody needs to sit him down. I don't know if there's a sit-down situation here. But this type of stuff can't be accepted in our racing society. It's a bad look to have one of your premier drivers in sprint car racing, guys. This isn't just like some regular dude. This is like World of Outlaw Championship contender. This doesn't look good for the world of outlaws, period. This doesn't look good for sprint car racing, period. When you got one of your main guys, your showcase individuals, going out there and doing stuff like this on a consistent basis. Nobody's winning here. And Carson Macedo's not winning here. And a driver's losing money. And a reputation of wing sprint car racing and World of Outlaw drivers is also being utilized here. So I think that the safety of the drivers on the track, the authenticity of your racing event. Because a lot of people are saying Macedo got to do what he did at Tulare and got to do what he did at Merced last night because he's in his home little town there. He's the man. He's the shot caller. He's got, obviously, the Tarletons behind him. He's got the clique. He's got the cartel on his side. And when you're the boy of the cartel of that clique over there, you get to pull shit off like this and you don't face no repercussion. We need some kind of fix. And also, we need a fix to this. Guys, tighten your belts down. This is insane. I can't believe this. This was a flip in qualifying in the 360 divisions at Merced. Tighten your belts down, guys. This could be life-altering if things go wrong on the racetrack.
This is how we ride. This is how we do. Riding mud, sliding up.